Okay, so doing a really quick video because it's been forever and a year since I've actually done a video. I know that we usually post videos all the time. There's times when I would post maybe two videos in a day. And then there was times, obviously, when I would do videos every day, except for on the weekends. And then sometimes Noelle would do a live stream on the weekends and on Mondays. Or no, when did she do them? On Tuesdays? When she would pick up the girls? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, it's been a while since we've actually been on here. Nothing's really happened. Basically just been super busy. I'm still dealing with the whole grief issue in terms of my mom. So that is something that, I was talking to my sister yesterday because yesterday was my mother's birthday. Prior to that was Mother's Day. So it's just been a really heavy time. And so my sister and I were talking, and we said that we didn't think it was going to be this difficult to get through because we've dealt with death before in our family, but just this has been, you can't even describe it. So that has been a big factor. There's a huge lack of motivation to do videos, to be honest with you. So that adds to it too. So just not having the right headspace to really make videos has been pretty much kind of the gist of it. Topics and things like that too. There's not a lot of topics that I really have that I really want to go into too much. There's a few, I should say, but just didn't really have the time or the drive to actually make the videos. Also, I've been working on a business plan for the last good solid month. And so that plan is pretty intricate. Like it's a lot to it. And there's a lot of things I actually have to do. So it's a business that I'm doing on my own. So it is taking some time and it's taking a lot of my energy. So I'm the type of person that when I have a project that's kind of big or really important to me, I put a lot of energy into it. And so some of the other things kind of fall to the wayside. And of course, YouTube is a hobby for us. So that has taken a lot of my time, to be honest with you, and a lot of my energy, a lot of my focus. So I haven't really given much thought to a video. I told Noelle it was the first time ever since we've been making videos again that there was a week and I didn't do a video. And so, yeah, it's been kind of crazy. So working on that, trying to get that process done and all of that and getting a lot of support for that project too. So that's pretty cool. The other thing is too, Noelle has even prompted her to look into starting her own business also. Because I think that it's time. They're two different businesses, obviously. And they have nothing to do with one another, but she's able to do this. And actually, for the first time, she said, I agree with you on that. Because typically, Noelle doesn't like to go into business. It's not where her brain functions best at. That's where I live at, right? That's what I love. But for her, that's not the case. However, there was something recently that I just sat and thought about and said, this is something that makes sense. This is something you could easily do. And I answered all of the questions because Noelle's the type of person that if you bring something up to her, especially when it involves finances and money and making money and all that, she wants to know every single detail as to how it's going to work. She has 40 reasons as to why it won't work. So you have to think ahead of the game. Before I even approach her, I have to think of how it will work and have to answer all of the things that I think she's going to ask. And so I was able to do that for the very first for the very first time. Now, if it's something I'm doing on my own, she didn't have as many. But if it's something on her that she's going to do, she's going to have a lot of questions. And so I was able to handle that and just really tell her this is what you are able to do. I mean, she's that's what she went to school for. So Anyhow, so just kind of working with that too, and so it's just taking a lot of time from both of us. So she's started to get into that realm, and she started to really look into it. She's the same way. Once she dives into something, she dives head first, and it occupies a tremendous amount of time. She did say she's going to do a live stream, I think, on the garden. For those who really like it, we have a few people that like the garden videos, and so that's something for them. As far as any sort of updates on the city and things like that, there are a few, but I will have to get to those a little bit later. I do a lot of videos, obviously, as you know, that talk about Seattle, Tacoma, the growth here, housing, all of that. New projects that are coming to Tacoma. So there's still a lot of those, but and they're in the pipeline. It's just I have to get around to doing them. The other thing, a lot of people will say, well, you have a lot of videos that you stockpile and then you just launch them. That was true. There are some videos I do have that I've sat on for months. Actually, there's a few, and some of those are family videos that I could just easily put up. One was during the Prairie Line Trail. The other one was when we were in Seattle and at the aviation museum there and that type of thing. So I have a lot of them, but just haven't really had the motivation to get around to do them. And they've been sitting for months, like first of the year type thing. And the other was towards the end of last year. So it's just getting around to actually doing them. So I do apologize for the lack of videos, but yeah, it's been that crazy and busy that we haven't been able to really do it. Also, I'm gearing up to fly back to Kentucky. My sister and I have a lot of stuff that we actually have to do. So I need to definitely go there, help her. Probably Noelle and the girls are going to go too. So we're trying to work that out. Noelle also has a business trip she has to do 2 weeks. So she's going to be gone for a week. So it really and truly, this is like probably the busiest we've been in a long time. Like just super, super busy constantly. So, and right now I'm working on a project that I try to squeeze in. So this is a project that has nothing to do with the business I'm trying to start or Noelle's, but it's a long-term project that I've been working on for a long time. And so I'm trying to squeeze that in too and get research done and all of that. So yeah, it's just been very busy. And the final piece to this is I've taken my health a little bit more seriously. I had and still do, I didn't get the surgery done, but I have the gallstone issue. So I've been slacking a little bit on the whole food thing. I haven't ate beef, but when it comes to like sausage, it's hard to get, and bacon. Like, I mean, I can't. So yeah, that's weakness for me. So I do it in moderation, but I haven't had any sort of beef at all. So that's good. I take that back. I had a hot dog. It was a beef hot dog. So I have had beef. I take that back. But as far as just on a regular, no, just haven't. Since the whole or the gallstone issue, haven't had any sort of beef or anything like that. But I have been slacking a little bit in terms of the eating side of things. I still eat relatively healthy, but the sausage and the bacon bits, it's not full slices, it's bacon bits. Because Noelle gets a certain type and she's like, anyway, I have been exercising quite a bit, a lot actually in the last few days. Just felt the need to do so. It's not some sort of New Year's resolution or anything like that. I just don't do those. It just sets me up for failure. But just been doing a lot of workouts. The exercise bike has really been used a lot. In fact, I got to go use that now too. So spending a lot of time basically really on myself, just exercising, trying to get in shape, better shape, and just keeping busy. So yeah, again, apologize for videos not coming out. They will definitely. There's videos that I definitely need to do. There's old videos that will eventually come out. So please look out for them. This particular video here is not going to be edited or formatted. Sometimes I will go through and The last couple of videos actually have like a little intro and that type of thing. This video is not going to be that, only because I just don't have really enough time to do it. It doesn't take long to do that, but when I go through and edit videos, I go through and do a lot of different things that you don't really see or notice, but you'll, if you were here with me, you can tell the different things that I do to it. So anyhow, just the lack of time, I'm just going to throw this video up. Hope you guys are having a great week. It's already Wednesday, which is crazy. I thought today was like Tuesday. It's just been that busy. But anyhow, hope you guys are having a great week. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and until next time, I will see you. Take care.